Tonight at 8, News Channel 5 is airing a special program in hopes of starting a conversation. It's called Hidden Bias of Good People, brought to you commercial-free by our sponsor, Schneider Electric. That company is now sharing how diversity and inclusion has kept bias from affecting their success. Here's more from News Channel 5's Levi Ismail.
The office as we now know it is different than years past. To see empty seats and desks shouldn't be a surprise, but the few people we do see at Schneider Electric show us change is beyond the surface.
When I walk into work, I'm like, okay, I see more women, or I see more people of color. I feel good. We're making steps.
Princess Simons is a vice president with the engineering company out of Franklin and knows that for many reasons, this is still rare. Her field is historically all white men, and she says it's part of the implicit bias most won't talk about.
Maybe you didn't recognize it because it's not happening to you, but the more we want to learn about it, the more we want to correct it.
Talking about it is really constant.
Candace Bridges helps others understand where implicit bias comes from. She says every day we make snap decisions, and sometimes those making the decisions have their own bias on race, gender, and ethnicity.
There's nothing wrong with it. It is a part of who we are, but we have to be aware of it.
We know it's here, right? We empower you to recognize it and say something about it.
Now, instead of one person doing the hiring, there's a panel involved. One-on-one check-ins aren't unusual, and the workplace looks a lot more like the world we see beyond these walls.
If you just hire diverse people, but it's not the environment where they can really be diverse, be different, you're fooling yourself.
For Simons, it's an effort that feels genuine.
That's what makes the difference.
While seeing one another is more of a luxury these days, these conversations haven't stopped, if for nothing else, to create the space people want to come back to. Levi Ismail, News Channel 5.